Hi everyone, so I thought I would show you the main group of babies that are currently busy sitting in this tub having a bit of a soak in some water. As you can see, it's just a very light spray and having some snail mix to test. I didn't want to put this snail mix in the tank because these guys don't always eat it, and after a bit, because it's got cabbage and stuff in it, can really make the tank stink. So I tend to get a tub, this Tupperware tub, which used to be their house, spray some water in the bottom, put their food in, and then leave them to it to see what they'll eat. And then basically they eat as much as they want, and then when they start wandering off because they're no longer interested, I'll put them back in their tank with their usual veggies. I find that way they eat what they want, but also it doesn't stay in the tank where it's going to start to smell or anything, because obviously stuff that is blended up in the liquidizer, well, the blender, obviously because it's already squishy and wet and broken down to a certain extent, I do find it tends to go off quicker. So this sort of thing is something that I would leave overnight and then change it in the morning. But because it's summer at the moment, I don't really want to do that. So I put their usual veggies in and then take them out to eat this. So as you can see, they're all investigating, and obviously, as always, Slimon is the first one to investigate because he's the biggest, so he's the greediest. And yep, they're all doing quite well. I've noticed a colour change, which has happened quite quickly. So I took 2 pictures of the snails, and I've noticed, like, if you see at the bottom of the screen, there's like the lighter coloured shell snail there, which it's either shelly or Sheldon. Hold on, I'll have a look at my picture because I've got like pictures to tell me who's who, because there's no way I'm going to remember yet. And obviously it's easier to identify them as they get bigger, so I've got a photo reference for now. If I can find it. It doesn't look like I've got it. Where are you, pictures? Oh, it's all the way back at the beginning. So I was scrolling through my phone the other day for some pictures, and I'm right at the bottom of the pictures. Go back up. Okay, so Shelley's the one at the bottom of the screen with the light shell and the little spots on it. But I have Phil, that's it, Philip Slowfield. So Phil is the littlest snail on the right hand side. So you can see there's that little snail in the middle that's having a bit of a wiggle around now. And I've noticed that Phil's gone from being that light colour to all of a sudden being dark like a common one, which shocked me. So he's changed colour. It must be as he's laid down more calcium, he's darkened up a bit, and he's obviously got less of the gene that Shelley's got that makes Shelley light. So it'd be interesting to see whether Shelley's shell changes or whether it stays the same. I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, all the guys are doing very well. Obviously, as you can see on Slimon, there's that nice big patch of new growth on his shell, which is what that lighter area is. And yeah, they're doing great. I'm really pleased with their progress. And as you can see, they do like the snail mush mix. I find this is a great way of getting them to eat veggies that they're not so keen on. So these ones do actually quite like the cabbage leaves, but these ones don't tend to bother too much about carrot. So what I do is I put cabbage, carrot, parsnip and grape in this mixture, and I just put it through my blender. And as you can see, they're really enjoying it, and they're busy having a munch. A couple of them won't come out, so Shelley won't come out, but that's because I've moved her. And I think it's quite funny now. Now they're getting bigger. When you pick them up, if they hiss at you, the hiss is louder now. So when I pick Slimon up to put him in here, it's like, and like, because they basically make bubbles and squirt bubbles with their slime, and it makes a noise. It's to put off predators. I'll have to see if I can record it one time, but obviously it'll just be by accident. I'm not going to purposefully make the snails stress just so I can get the sound on video. So hopefully one of the times when I'm filming, it'll record it. Now it's getting louder. And Who else normally hisses at me? Alvin, I think it is. It's not Rick. Rick doesn't care now. Rick's old enough to know it's only me, and if I pick him up, it means food. Because obviously when I pick him up, I give him a food or give him a treat, and over time they get used to being handled. I find these aren't too bothered. I can handle them. I don't handle them for obviously very long or anything, because obviously these are only babies and their shells can be delicate. But as they get bigger, I will handle them more. And basically what it is I pick them up, transfer them to the tub, give them some food, or I'll sit them on my hand with some food, and then over time they know that, oh, the big hand that comes to pick me up just means I'm going to get some dinner. It doesn't mean anything scary. They just seem to get used to it after a bit. So yeah, they're quite happy, as you can see, and they're busy munching. I'm glad that they like this mixture, because I was thinking, oh, they might not eat it because it's got carrot in it. But no, this was a great way of getting them to eat their carrot. And also what I do to encourage the snails, especially when it's protein day, if I'm doing a new mixture, I'll do it on protein day, and then what I'll do is I'll sprinkle fish flakes on top, and they go mad for fish flakes. All of my snails absolutely adore the fish flakes, obviously fish food flakes. So what I'll do is, to entice them to try the new mixture, I will put some fish flakes on top, and I find that they're all quite keen to give it a taste. And then obviously as they're eating the flakes, they're scooping up some of the vegetable mix and they eat it. So yeah, as you can see, they're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.